Do you know when I stopped living? When I was 43. I realized then what the end of my life would be. Exactly what it had been up to then. You know, repetitious, dull, completely worthless to anyone.
I told you not to disturb me.
Open this case, will you, please?
Yes, but listen to me. I'm the great Maximus.
Yes, very likely you are. Last week we had a man here who said he was Napoleon.
Allow me to present myself. I am the Emperor of France.
You know, only great men can scowl like that. Napoleon had a scowl.
Cut the kid, bro.
That's just a cheap trick to speed up production.
You swine.
That is a very coarse expression coming from so smartly dressed a young woman. I'm referring to that handsome coat.
Take it back.
I seem to remember the dress, too. Well, restrain yourself, my dear.
Which one was it?
Maria Maddalena, sir.
Burned 2 of her newest gowns.
Yes, sir. And, she kicked me again, sir.
Hard?
Very hard, sir.
Then just burn 1 gown.
I saw no sense of her sitting alone in her own room, moping, so I fixed it.
Thank you. I hope the cards prophesy that you break your lovely neck.
See, here she is, surrounded by all the happiness cards and the Jack of Hearts.
Don't you think I'm rather dark for the Jack of Hearts?
Yes, I do. That's why you're the King of Spades. Here you are with the trouble cards. Fortunately, you're on the way out.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Excuse me, Captain. Another visa problem has come up.
Show her in.
Yes.
An attractive woman doesn't go to Paris. She lets Paris come to her.
Meaning you, I suppose.
How do I know you'll pay?
Have you ever seen a more honest face? Very well, then. Shall we say half the money down?
Oh, that's much better. I'll take the job.
Good.
Now, do you want to kiss me?
No, I think not. You better keep your kisses for emergencies. A woman is beautiful when she's loved, and only then.
Nonsense. A woman is beautiful if she has 8 hours sleep and goes to the beauty parlor every day.
After all, why shouldn't she have a husband? You have him, my dear. Have a dozen of them. Sooner or later, you'll come back to your old teacher. You realize that nothing really matters but music. Everything passes but music. And me. He was the best servant I ever had.
The coach was rather handy, too.
Scram, bud, you heard what the lady said.
I don't want to quarrel with you, sir, but if it becomes necessary to stick this into your heart, I shall. In my presence a few nights ago, did you or did you not raise a knife against Ned?
I did.
A knife? Most un-English. We'll begin with a reign of terror. A few murders here and there. Murders of great men, murders of little men, just to show we make no distinction.
Do you hear? These knockers at your gates are also believers in vengeance and in stabbing. You have slain their leader. It is right that they should slay you. And so to the end of history, murder shall breed murder, always in the name of right and honor and peace, until the gods are tired of blood and create a race that can understand.
You don't want that pretty little head of yours chopped off, do you? Not to have your mother see the crows tearing tufts from a skull on London Bridge and know that it's her son's hair in which they will nest? Then never forget that you are Edward VI of England, and that to ever again become Tom Canty is to die.
I hope our little golden hook will catch the fish.
You hope?
Oh, it will if he's here.
If he's not, we'll stick your head upon the target and shoot it there.
You'd like it, wouldn't you, if they sent that nice Mr. York to the electric chair simply because you had a little stomachache at the wrong time?
I wish, Miss Keeley, you'd stop referring to my philosophical flights as stomachaches.
I don't suppose you're interested in why I'm here.
You don't suppose correctly, sir. Your name is all I'll need. Unmarked graves always did disturb me.
Hello, boy!
Art, the doctor said you were to avoid undue excitement.
The doctor's never been mixed up in an adultery murder case. How does he know what undue excitement is?
Now, the trouble with most old people is they spoil the taste of life by not knowing when they've swallowed it.
I wouldn't know. I'm not that old.
So what goes on in there?
Nothing.
Oh, come on!
No, really. Nothing at all.
Is the man in trouble?
I expect so. We all have troubles. Life's a veil of troubles. Will you kindly allow me to pass?
Walk away, Dryden. Walk away. Always walking away, aren't you?
Well, I'll tell you. It's a little clash of temperament that's going on in there. Inevitably. One of them's half mad, and the other wholly unscrupulous.
How can he close me up? On what ground?
I'm shocked to find that gambling is going on in here.
You're winning, sir.
Oh, thank you very much. Everybody out at once.
Will $100,000 pay for the passage of Edward Malone?
Very well put, my dear sir. And since I was never a man to resist logic or cash, I shall ignore my personal feelings and approve Mr. Malone as a member of the expedition.
This is the end of the chase.
20,000 francs says it isn't.
Is that a serious offer?
I just paid out 20. I'd like to get it back.
Make it 10. I'm only a poor, corrupt official. I never know what to think anymore. I'm being constantly disillusioned. Has money completely lost its power? Is everyone motivated now by love? If you want to believe other people, you'd better give up lying yourself.
And let's have no displays of indignation. You may not have known, but you certainly had suspicions. If we've told lies, you've told half lies. And a man who tells lies, like me, merely hides the truth. But a man who tells half lies has forgotten where he put it.
There are means of making you speak. Take care.
Caesar does not employ those means.
My dear, when a man has anything to tell in this world, the difficulty is not to make him tell it, but to prevent him from telling it too often. This is my reality. My way hither was the way of destiny. For I am he of whose genius you are the symbol. Part brute, part woman, and part God. Nothing of man in me at all.
I'm a fascinating fellow.
Look, Mark, playing around with dames is dynamite.
But delightful dynamite, Eddie. Live fully while you may and reckon not the cost. Deny yourself nothing. Flame and blaze like a torch and toss the fire about you. Remember what it says in the Bible. The Lord giveth and the Lord taketh away.
How does it feel to be the Lord?
Not so very wonderful since the Free Will Bill was passed. Too little power. I'm not exactly a simple personality. They call me a great man. It's the loneliest animal in the world. Now, I often wonder, Miss Keeley, why people go on living. Intelligent people, I mean.
Shall I send out for some bicarbonate of soda?
Oh, what have we here? Brandy. One for medicinal purposes, and one for celebration. When we reach the top. What have you done? Then for consolation. Oh.
What a beautiful day. One couldn't ask for more delightful weather.
Take that grin off in your face.
Now, please permit me the privilege of expressing my happy frame of mind with a few facial wrinkles. It relieves the tension.
Look out I don't put some wrinkles on you. It'll stay for keeps.
Hey, there's a guy down there calling you, kid.
How are you, Johnny?
Know him? Never seen him before in my life.
If you had deliberately and maliciously planned to destroy your daughter's life, you couldn't have done it more completely.
How? By having exercised a mother's rights?
A mother's rights, twaddle. A child has rights. A person has rights. To discover her own mistakes, to make her own way, to grow and blossom in her own particular soil.
Are we getting into botany, Doctor? Are we flowers?
What's the matter with her?
Just give her a nickel.
don't have to worry about this one.
Don't you like children?
No. They always seem to be so wise.
Well, I think any child of ours has a fair chance of being stupid, Fanny.
So long.
I guess that irresistible charm of yours didn't work on your daughter.
I'm saving it for you, Penny. Delicious.
With the compliments of your royal brother, King Richard, God bless him.
By my faith, but you're a bold rascal. Robin, I like you.
You can't palm off a second-rater on me. You gotta remember I was in the pink.
That is becoming a most obnoxious color, Joe. Don't mention it again, please.
Okay.
When I get you down below, I'm going to take special pains with you. I'm going to introduce you to agonies undreamed of.
I don't think you'll be so tough.
No?
No. No big shot wants to look like a sucker before his own mom. Now, if I was made a trustee...
This is sheer, unblushing blackmail.
You ought to know, brother.
An amazingly good actor met an amazingly receptive audience. At the moment, a couple of my students are doing quite nicely. Of course, I don't claim any responsibilities for them. Their names are Charles Lord and John Gielgud.
Wow.
I saw John in London last spring, and he told me that when I was particularly annoyed or aggravated by the students, I threw chairs at them. Well, I don't remember that at all. I only remember being very patient and very kind.